Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of our top 10 series, and today we'll be focusing on the most damaging X-rays and fatal blows in MK Mobile. In fact, this is the very last episode of the series, and after we are done with it, we have one more task: to measure the performance of all cards so far and to determine which are the best characters in MK Mobile in terms of stats and damage of their special abilities. Anyways, without any further ado, let us jump straight into number 10. Coming in at number 10, with 124,803 fatal blow damage, we have the Red Beauty MK11 Scarlet. One of the best designed characters in the game, Scarlet will fit in any MK11 team, but in fact she can be a formidable opponent even outside of it. Just team her up with two Outwarders and she can easily stand her ground. And as you can currently see, her fatal blow is beautiful and quite deadly. Another fatal blow settles in at number 9 with damage as high as 125,662. It is called Around the World and it belongs to Black Dragon Cabal. It is actually one of the few fatal blows that can be cast without spending any power. Actually, you can cast it even without tapping on it. In my eyes guys, Cabal passive is just broken, and the fact itself that he can do such powerful ability for no cost is just incredible. Number 8 of our list is shared between two characters, both having 126,007 damage on their X-rays. And the first one is Tournament Quan Chi, or Circle of Shadow Quan Chi. One of the most annoying characters in the game, this evil sorcerer makes it again into another episode of our series, and this shouldn't surprise anyone. And apart from the high damage, I believe he has one of the best looking X-rays in the game. Just look at it guys. But he is not alone. Another Circle of Shadow teammate is joining him, having the same damage of his X-ray, Circle of Shadow Lucane. Important notice here: in order to take advantage of the high damage of this X-ray, you need to make sure that you are close to the enemy before casting it. In case you are not, the whole special attack will miss and you will lose 3 bars of power. So please make sure that this never happens. Coming in at number 7, with 129,105 damage of his X-ray, I give you Conqueror Xiao Kang. Another character with good looking X-ray, but this time I may add a great buff on the X-ray as well. I'm not going to lie, having shield on your third special attack is always beneficial, and it makes sure that even if the enemy survives your X-ray, whatever comes after it, it won't hurt you. But Xiao Kang isn't alone at number 7 guys, because there are two horror buddies that have the same X-ray damage. That's right, you guessed it. I'm talking about Leatherface and Freddy. Those two guys have made history as the most identical characters ever, as the only difference between them is the maximum damage of their special tool. Also, they have different power generation, but we'll get to that in the final episode of the series. Quite honestly, I'm not a fan of those two X-rays, even though I prefer Leatherface one when it comes to the way it looks. However, the general issue with them is that they don't really have useful buffs or debuffs, because let's face it, both strength and fire don't really add huge value if applied after an X-ray. Coming in at number 6, with 131,257 X-ray damage, is the usual suspect Strike Force Scorpion, or as previously known, Spec Ops Scorpion. Apart from the damage, there is nothing special about this X-ray. It looks like a regular Scorpion X-ray and it has underwhelming debuff. So my advice to you, if you have 3 bars of power guys, better land a clean special 2 instead of an X-ray, unless of course you are facing some characters such as Assassin Jade or Relentless Jason. I asked you guys, who is the character with the most damaging X-ray or fatal blow, and Huge majority of you responded MK11 Scorpion. Unfortunately guys, the majority of you guessed it wrong, because with 133,410 damage of his fatal blow, MK11 Scorpion ranks 5th on our list to confirm the ongoing trend of him being in top 10 everywhere. So far he hasn't missed an episode, so it will be interesting what will be his final position in the final standings. But this we will find out next time. Coming in at number 4, we have the Spec Ops damage dealer Ronin Tequila. With 134,269 damage of his X-Ray, Tequila can be a tough opponent. And to be honest, I really like the way his passive works, and considering the useful buff it provides, luck, it is by far not a bad special attack. By the way, Tequila is another frequent guest of our series guys, so it will be also interesting to see where he will rank in the final standings. But enough about Tequila guys, it is time to jump straight into our top 3. Coming in at number 3, with 140,079 damage of his fatal blow, we have MK11 SubZero, the current champion, the guy who has scored the most points so far in our reviews. MK11 SubZero not only has one of the deadliest special tools, but it seems that you shouldn't underestimate the power of his fatal blow as well. In addition, unlike the other SubZeros, the special attack has Frostbite as debuff, which is kind of disappointing, but after all, not the end of the world. So SubZero is third, but who will rank second? It is time to find out. And coming in at number 2 with 141,887 X-ray damage is Assassin Katana. The ultimate glass cannon, Assassin Katana can be extremely deadly if teamed and equipped properly. And if I have to be honest, her X-ray has a decent debuff that applies to the entire enemy team, blind. By the way, please let me know in the comments how do you feel about the complete Assassin team. To be honest, I haven't tested it yet, but it feels like Assassin Katana will get more love now when the team is finally complete. But enough about Katana guys, because we have a clear winner and it is time to announce our champion.
Tasty.
And winning another episode of our series with the mind-blowing 142,196 X-ray damage, we have the Outworld Queen Ravenous Melina. Isn't it ironic guys? Ravenous Melina was released in September 2016 and now 3 years later she's still dominating the game in terms of attacking power and damage. And even if you agree that this time Katana got really close to her score, when it comes to her special tool, she really has no competitors. And with this guys, we conclude our top 10 series. We have only one thing left to do, to combine all previous episodes into one video, summarizing everything and ranking all cards one last time in order to find out which is the best character in MK Mobile. Ravenous Melina won this episode, but will she prevail in the final standings as well? It remains to be seen. Okay guys, another top 10 is now in the history. Please stay tuned as the very last episode is coming soon, and after we are done with it, we will repeat the series, but this time we will focus just on gold cards. I know all of you want to see top 10 gold cards videos, and I will start working on them as soon as the current series are complete. Until then, see you next time guys. Take care.
Perfect. Perfect.